Hi, thanks for joining me on the Gem Sapphire channel. If you're new, welcome. I also like to invite you to check out my Instagram account, Gem Sapphire. So today, first time ever, I'm going to try to do a Halloween look. I've been inspired by a lot of Pinterest photos and YouTube videos on a galaxy mask. So just sit tight and we'll dive right into it. As I mentioned in my introduction, I'm going to attempt to do a Halloween look, the galaxy mask. So I've already prepped my face. I put on primer and foundation. So the next step that I wanted to do is just put some powder on my face. I guess you could say it's a simpler form of baking. So let me just do just that. It's a little bit on my nose, around my cheekbones. From what I could tell when I was watching the various YouTube videos, the nice thing about a galaxy mask is there's just a lot of room for creativity. You can use various shades of color, but the one that I liked the most was the combination of blue and pink. So that's what I'm going to attempt today. So my Sugar Pill Little Twin Stars palette, I'm going to try using this, I guess you could say this aquamarine blue. Is it Star Ribbon? I'm going to put that, I guess you could say, across my nose. And kind of start the initial outline for my mask. I know that you're probably hearing a lot of background sound. I live on a busy street, so a lot of cars and whatnot. And then I thought, you know, what a perfect time to use one of my brightest palettes, which is from Urban Decay Electric. So me, I guess, use this blue gonzo and this, I guess, blue teal fringe in my inner corner and on around my eyelids. So crossing my fingers, all this is gonna come together. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look, you know, I'm gonna run errands later. I'm just gonna look crazy at the supermarket, but sure, why not? That's the great thing about, you know, being near Halloween. I can always say I'm going to a party later. Okay, so this is definitely a very bright color. Maybe I can use some of this extra residue down here too, just because I like this bottom part of the mask to be just a little bit more colorful. Okay. And then I wanted to do a pink right on the lids. So on the electric palette, there's this bright pink. This is Savage. It's very nice. And as the pink and the blue are kind of bordering each other, you can kind of see a purple naturally forming, just like when you're, you know, using paint colors. Let's see if I can, in the outer parts of my mask, I want to also put pink. So I think this is the part that worries me the most, is this part. You know, over the years, as I've done more Halloween looks, I'm more for using the makeup that I currently own versus, you know, going to, you know, CVS or Walgreens and buying those Halloween kits. Because honestly, I do not know what those things are made of. They're toxic, what, you know, are they cheap? So, yeah. So one trick I learned a few years ago, for example, let's say you're going for a lighter skin tone, you want your face to look more white, don't even use, you know, that gross stuff at the stores that it's white and then, you know, it takes, you know, forever to take off your face. Just go a shade lighter in terms of foundation. I mean, a few shades lighter on foundation. I did that a few years ago when I did a Marie Antoinette look. I definitely I look like, you know, I had, you know, a more powdery face at the end, skin tone. So there's that. You're probably thinking, oh, I look crazy. But if I'm doing this correctly, based on all the videos I've watched, this is going to come together. If not, we'll just all have a learning experience and a good laugh. I mean, that's the great thing about makeup, is being able to make mistakes and have fun with it. So with my Tartelette and Bloom palette, I'm going to put some of the brow colors that I normally would use. Let's see, is it Flower Child right here? And then probably Smarty Pants for the transition. So. So just to put some areas of sparkle, I have the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow, and this is in Diamond Dust. Add some shimmery places like around my eyes, to my nose. I'm gonna go back in, put a little more blue around this part, just so I feel like the ends of the mask are really meeting. I really like how this the sparkle part, I feel like it enhanced it truly. So I'm going back into that color Gonzo, the electric palette. Yeah. Trying to blend it out. Yeah. And I'm going to use my eyeliner from Obsessive Compulsive. It's in white. I'm just going to kind of just put stars where I think I enhance the look. See? Mm-hmm. I wish I was more of an artist, that I could draw better stars. But hopefully, you know, from up close and far away, you know, you kind of get what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, then let me outline the mask too. Just put dots here and there. And just... I have one that's a little bit bigger from Uemura, so let me use that to make the little dots or the outlines of the mask. I actually was trying to find a liquid eyeliner that was in white, but most of the stores had just a pencil, so that wasn't easy. Because it definitely would help making the dots right about now. Let me add a few more stars. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the... Thanks for sticking around to see the final product of the Galaxy mask. So a few things that I did after the tutorial was that I added these fake eyelashes, and with the white eyeliner pencil I drew a few more lines just to make the outline of the mask a little more obvious. And then I put on some nice silver lipstick. So voila, this is my Halloween look, the Galaxy mask. I hope you enjoyed it. I also invite you to check out future videos and to subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.